What's up, you guys?
What's up?
What's
Welcome
up?
back, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of The Honest Room. Yeah.
What's this episode?
Episode 3.
Episode
Episode
3.
3.
Wow, I've been having
And
fun here.
today's topic is money power.
Ooh.
I know that's a very strong topic in
yeah.
relationships and marriage. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What do you got for me today?
The subject for today is who really leads financially? Before I get into it, though, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm great.
Yeah.
I feel blessed.
You woke up on the right side of
I
the
woke
bed?
up on the right side with a beautiful wife. Like, what? How better can life get?
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah, you can't get better than this.
No, but I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Okay, so the first question today is should the man always earn more?
Good. Should a man always earn more? I like how you said always there. No, they don't always have to earn more. Should they aim to? Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like as a man, as a leader of your household, it is always beneficial for you to always aim to be the best version of yourself.
Okay.
And I feel like you find yourself in a position where your wife is making more money than you. It should also push you, I guess, to work harder to make more.
Okay.
Not that it is a bad thing for women to make more money than you. There's nothing wrong with that. There are different careers, there are different jobs. Some jobs just make a lot of money and there's nothing you can do about it. You know?
Yeah.
But what are you doing as a man as well to bring to the household?
Okay.
You know, bring into the house. So
That goes into my next question. Is that emasculating for a wife to earn more money than her husband?
personally, no.
Okay.
But I know a lot of men out there who will have a
different answer.
different opinion. You know, their ego really gets hit because their wife is making more bags than them. At the end of the day, it's not emasculating if a woman makes more money than you. I think a lot of men are just worried about how women tend to get if they make more money than you.
Okay.
Now then they feel, some women, not all, but some women, when they get to a point when they make more money, they begin to disrespect you. Begin to look at you as less of a man because you make less than them. You know, it might not be emasculating for the man, for the woman to make more, but how the women take it when they make more, that's where the issue is. You know, I actually have no problem with if you make more money than me, you know, as long as you give me my respect, you give me my place as your man, as your husband, there's nothing wrong with that. You know?
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like it shouldn't be emasculating for a man if a woman makes more. It's just what it is. You should push her, push her to be the best version of herself as well, be the top of her career level, make the absolute most she can. And I feel like that's your role as a husband, that's your role as a man in her life.
Very true.
Yeah.
I would say on a woman's side, I think a man making more money makes more sense to my opinion, because I don't know, like women just love feeling provided for, and I think when a woman is making more money,
no, but you can still provide everything that she needs. But I'm not saying that you should accept making less money, right? There could be a scenario where she's making so much, not so much, she's making a little bit more money than you, but that doesn't mean that you're not providing everything that she needs.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you're not making any money and she's making all the money, then that's where you're coming from. That's where you feel like not provided for as a woman. But if even though they're making, like, let's say making 20 grand more and he's still taking care of each and every one of your needs, then but hey, men should make more money. I'm just saying, yes.
You should make more money for me. Yeah,
I make more money than you. What are you talking about? I make more money than you.
All right, that leads into my next question. Who has the final say when it comes to financial decisions?
In a marriage.
Or relationship.
In a relationship. All right, so I feel like both of you will sit down, you discuss the pros and the cons, the benefits of this financial decision. And at the end of it, the man will make the final call.
Okay.
But
they have to consider.
Yes, they have to consider what the wife has said or what they've brought to the table.
Yeah.
So it's not just making a decision based on what they think only. No, based on the points that the wife has mentioned as well. She could be against it and you're pro, but then listen to the reasons why she's against or the reason why she's for, and then make your final decision.
Okay. What if the decision goes against the wife? Like what if, for instance, I say I want us to buy a house and we have the finances, but then because you're not the one that came up with that idea, you're like, no, we're not going to buy a house and I'm the man of the house and you can do nothing about it because I make the final decisions.
Yeah, so see that there's a problem in that statement that you said. So you said you want to buy a house, we have the funds for it, and simply because I didn't come up with the idea, I knock it down. And that's immaturity, right? So now if you told me let's buy a house, we have the funds for it, I could object if I feel it's not a wise financial decision for us. But I have to explain why. Like, babe, instead of buying a house now, we can invest this money elsewhere. And I believe this is a better investment for our family, for our future. Because ultimately I have a vision for where I want our house to go, our household to go, or our lives to go. So if I feel like no, in this season that's not the right decision to make, it's okay for me to be like, no, baby, I don't think we should buy a house. This is the reason A, B, and C, and D. And I feel like where I want to take our family, the best decision to make right now is to invest. So yes, I can come against what you said, but I just have to give an explanation.
My next question is it ever 50-50 in a relationship or marriage?
No. Okay. It's 100%, 100% both sides, right? Because you got to be giving your best to each other, being your best for your family at every time. I'm not going to do half the job so you can do half the job. No, I'm going to do the best I can, show up in the best way that I can, and I expect the same of you. But are there going to be seasons where my best is maybe, I'm going through a tough time, or you're going through a tough period, you're stressed, work is and you're not operating your best? That's where coming in 100 matters, because then I can be able to, pick up the slack. I can be able to support us, carry us when you're down, or you can be able to carry us as well when I'm down. But if I'm only doing half the job, then nothing's ever going to get done, because if you can't do your half, then it's going to be 50 and then you're 20, and where's that 30%, where does that go? But if it's 100 all the way, it's like, now when you fall, I got you. When I fall, you got me. And that's how it should be. So I think we should forget about this whole notion of 50-50. Now, everybody should give their best in everything you're showing up for in your marriage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So,
what's up?
We are going to get into another segment of The Honest Room. So I'm going to give you scenarios and I want you to tell me how you feel or how you would approach these scenarios. Okay.
Are these scenarios from our viewers?
Yes, actually.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
You found out your partner has been sending thousands of dollars to her family every month and you're financially struggling as a couple.
What would I do? Spending thousands of dollars and we're struggling. I'll sit her down and understand. Firstly, I want to understand why she felt like she needed to hide this, right? What's your chain of thought? Do you feel like I don't want to support your family? And then also just ask her what her priorities lie.
Okay.
I mean, our family household comes first. Not that the family out there doesn't matter, but the family here comes first. And once we're all taken care of, then we can reach out and take care of other people as well. So I'd really like to sit down and understand, what's making you do this? And why don't you just come to me about it? I'm sure we could work something out. Sort of makes me feel like you don't not respect me, but you don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe.
You don't feel safe.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna hide aspects of that's a big thing as well. And finances, I feel like it's one area that actually destroys marriages a lot.
Agree.
People hiding stuff, doing things behind the back. Ultimately, that leads to destruction. So I really want to understand your thought process, and why you felt not safe enough to tell me this, and then see how I can make it better, or how we can work together to be able to cater for our family and also cater for the family that she's been assisting.
Next one is your wife keeps lending money to her friends who never pay back.
Jeez. Well, those are not friends. Wow.
How do you react to that? Knowing that it's you guys' finance that's being taken out there and it's not coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. Like, they don't give it back. What do they give stories all the time?
Sorry, my kid is in the hospital. They're sick. I can't. I don't have the money for you right now. Maybe next year.
I mean, first things first. Sitting down. I think for me, I feel communication is the most important thing in marriage, right? So sit down and have a chat. All right. So you lending this money out. I understand you have a big heart. You want to help people, but at the end of the day, ultimately, our family is the most important. So if you doing that is causing us to lack, I don't think that's the right approach. We can work something out how we can assist your friend or friends, or we can budget a separate money that we're gonna throw away. That this money here is for throwing away.
Throw away is
this
crazy.
this money is for throwing away. Look, I understand that people that you can help that are never gonna be able to repay you. But then if you're lending money out with the intention that it needs to come back, you need to establish boundaries. Tell her, speak to her and say, no, if you want to lend it out, it's okay. But I want you to set the right boundaries, set the right expectations with these people that you're lending money out to. And is it the same friend or is it different people?
Different people.
Yeah, you need to set. In fact, we need to have a meeting with that person as well before you give them that money, and just establish that we need it back on this day. Because ultimately, if that money was allocated for something else, something that we've planned is missing out because of that. Not that it's wrong to help other people. I'm totally for helping other people, but we just have to, communicate better, structure it in a way that it doesn't make sure we're liking, or it doesn't make sure we're able to help people who actually need it, because these ones don't want to bring it back. So it's all communication at the end of the day.
Next scenario is after you get married, you find out that your partner is in significant debt that they never told you about.
I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed. What do you mean significant debt?
Like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah.
You've been scammed. I would feel scammed.
Really?
What?
So you think that before you get married, you need to disclose all your financial debts?
Yes, you need to disclose everything.
Okay.
Because now your trouble is my trouble. I need to know what I'm getting myself into. Because you're going to spend the first years of your marriage digging yourself out of a hole. And that, I feel like that's something I need to know before getting into this, So if that happened, firstly, I feel very betrayed. Like I said before, I want to understand, why did you lie to me?
It's not lying. I just didn't tell you.
It's lying. Omission is lying.
True.
Omission is lying. You knew about it and you didn't tell me. So technically you lied. You presented a part of you that wasn't true. And yeah, I feel like it's going to be tough, but definitely something we would work towards. It wouldn't be the end, obviously, but I'll be very disappointed, and we're going to have to seriously set strict strategies to get that debt paid off as soon as possible. Because what do you mean? We're supposed to be living the best time of our lives. Now we're here trying to figure out debt. Like, geez, nah, no ma'am. See, I'll be disappointed, but I'll find out how we can work through it.
You give money to your wife, and she's supposed to be saving this money, but you find out that she's been spending it all.
Oh, on what?
On anything, everything, hair, wigs, makeup.
I will not give her that money again.
Like, this is your life saving. So you've been giving it to her for years and she's been spending it.
It's like those people. Jeez.
What would you do?
Oh, man.
What would you do?
Ooh, I can feel how mad I'll be if I found out. I found that out. Jeez. What would I do? I feel like trust will be broken. Like I'll find it really hard to trust her again. Especially with finance. I feel like it'll push me to a point now I have to micromanage everything and like look over her head and like, how you have trust issues? I feel like I'd have mad trust issues.
I got trust issues?
No, I said like,
I thought you meant me. I mean, I do have, anyways. It's not about me.
No, I'm saying like, how people have trust issues. Okay. Yeah? Not you. Not you. Not you.
Okay, yeah.
Because you don't have trust issues, right?
I don't have trust issues.
No, I feel like I would have trust. I would develop trust issues because I trusted you. Our life saving, you spent it. I'll be very disappointed. I'll be, geez, I would need to take like some time off.
You need therapy, eh?
Yeah, I need therapy. I need serious therapy, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to trust her with money again. And that'll be really sad.
Yeah,
that would be. Oof.
Next question. Really
pissing me off thinking.
Next
about
scenario.
It.
Breathe. This is just scenario.
You're not doing that, right?
Me? You don't know. Maybe.
So I just start checking your account. I start checking your accounts now.
Me.
Nah, I don't want to do that. You're not a kid.
Nah. I think you know me too well. Yeah. I think you would definitely clock it because it'll be like a Mercedes somewhere.
you don't even like.
You'll be like a little Lamborghini truck. Range Rover.
It's a bit sus. Yeah. I feel like you guys need to know who you marry. You need to know who you marry.
100%.
Because like a lot of these issues. Because if somebody can do that to you, then you don't know who
They
you
can
married,
murder
bro.
you. They can actually murder
Yeah,
you.
that's a
Like,
that's Judas in your house, basically, man. Like, that's Judas in your house,
Judas is crazy.
bruh. Honestly, man.
No, but the next scenario is you find out that your wife or your partner.
It sounds like it's always women.
No, I'm saying from because you're a
Okay.
man.
Oh,
It's not always
oh, it's
women.
about me. Okay,
Trust,
okay, okay,
please,
okay.
men are the
Men are
problem.
responsible. We're
Okay,
responsible human beings.
responsible. Okay,
That's why God created us first.
voila. You find that your wife has spent your savings on an investment that only has her name in it.
Is the intention that it's investment just for her, or for us?
So she's taking the money that you guys work together to build something for herself.
Herself.
Yeah, just in case things fall apart. So she can dip.
Jeez, again, that's a snake in my house, man. Nah, I feel like for a lot of the scenarios, I feel like it actually lead to the end. Cause like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I think this is why finances, like financial topics, are really
Yeah,
important in
because this could
relationships
break you.
because it makes or breaks you. Like you need to know where you guys are headed financially, and you need to be financially yoked. Do you get what I
You
mean?
need
Like
to have the same
the
vision.
same goal, same mindset, same ambition when it comes to like financial, what do you call it? Financial destinations.
Yeah.
If you guys plan on investing,
No, I've watched movies where the wife takes the money, buys a house, and then they end up moving to the house, and the
and
house is
renting it,
renting it, and
and
it has the whole time.
and you're sending back the money back
Bro,
to the woman. That's
jeez.
smart. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit inspired
that's
by that.
diabolical.
I'm in-
Inspired. That's diabolical, bro. What do you
I'm
mean?
inspired by that.
Yeah, that's
Maybe I
not your
should put a
girl.
little
She's for the
some
streets. That's not your girl, bro.
streets.
That's for the
She is
streets.
financially smart. Like,
Yeah, nah.
can you
No, but
just
also
think
I feel
about
like
it?
if you can do that, then you've got mad trust issues. You're not actually committed to this marriage. You're not committed to the relationship because it always seems like you'd have like one foot out. Yeah. So which means technically your head is not even in the game, and frankly, I don't think you'd be able actually to move forward and continue.
So
What are you
if I was doing that,
then you're not mine. But yeah, financial decisions, very important that you guys understand on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Because yeah, anything finances, man, it's just as bad as cheating.
Even worse.
Even worse,
Yeah, I
because
think financial cheating is crazy.
yeah, because you're stealing money from both of you. Like yo,
it's like Judas.
Yeah, that dude sold Jesus. Like,
and Jesus had all the money. Like he's the type who can make money rain.
Yeah.
And you're selling for a couple
30
quids.
pieces, bro.
Couple quids, man. All right, my last scenario is.
Your scenarios are very.
It's the last one, I promise. Last one. Your wife refuses to fully disclose how much she earns.
Why?
She just doesn't want to. She doesn't think you need to know how much she earns. Do you think you need to know how much I earn?
That's a good question. Do I need to know? Okay. In a marriage, you need transparency. Transparency is very important. You disclose it not because they need to know, but because you need to be transparent with each other. I could easily say, I don't need you to know how much I make, but just that I can take care of everything. But out of the respect and the love and the covenant that we have, out of that, I'll disclose it. So yes, it is my expectation to disclose how much you make, not because I'm commanding you to, but because I believe that's the kind of relationship that we have. That's the kind of marriage that we have, where we don't hide anything from each other. Do I have control over your money? No, that's different. Right, that's different. What I'll do is I'll set systems in place. This is the goal we have financially. This is your part to play, and this is my part to play. But do I have control what you do with your money? No.
Period.
So yeah, that's my answer. Does she need to disclose it? Yes, she does.
Period. You don't have control over my money.
No, I don't. I just tell you what to spend it on.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, like I feel like
you tell me what's there. I think we have a budget. What do you call it? Tracker, breakdown, planner. So we know like mortgage is this is this, this is that, school fees are this, da da da. And then you say, okay, I need you to give me like $20. And I just like, okay,
you're not describing this properly.
I can't lie to you, I don't even know how much school fees are because he pays for that. I don't know how much mortgage is because he pays for that.
Listen, what I think I think every couple needs to have is you need to sit together. What we do every month, we have a financial meeting. This is our income for the month. this is our expenses for the month, this is our savings for the month, this is our investment goal for the month. And then we break it down. So what I tell her is, okay, fine, baby, this is what I need you to take care of, and this is all that I'm going to take care of, And then this is how much we're saving, this is our savings goal, this is our spending goal. And I'll give her a budget and be like, oh, fine, this is how much you're allowed to spend. What you spend it on, how you spend it, that's up to you. Obviously, there's different budgets for different things, but your own spending budget, that's up to you. That's what you do with it, or you please. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's important to have these conversations so everybody knows where the money is going, what's happening with the money, and how our future is going to be as well. Because then you want to be financially secure, knowing that, okay, fine, we are putting money away.
Yeah, you're headed somewhere as well.
Yeah, knowing that now, you know what, I'm spending this money, but it doesn't mean that it's at a cost of my future. And I feel like that's the most important thing. So every couple out there, you guys getting married, sit down and discuss 100%. Finances. Yeah. Even if the man pays for everything, it's important for you to sit down and be like, okay, babe, this transparency. This how much money comes in, this how much money we spend.
And also it's good to understand the man's burden as well. I think you understand them better when you know how much they're paying. Now you don't have to say, baby, I'm not having enough quality time because mortgage is due, man. Forget quality time.
Now you'll be able to accommodate for each other. Yeah. I feel like that's also why transparency is very important. Because once you're fully transparent, you know what load we each have, and how we can both show up for each other. So okay, now he's been very stressed. I know how he's stressed. This is the time of the month where everything is due and he has to do this. Okay, now I understand, Yeah. So it's like, you'll also be able to know, my girl looks like she's stressed. She's run out of money. That's why she's stressed, So you sort of like, you need to have these conversations.
Girl needs some money, bro.
Very, very important.
I need some money, man.
And as a man as well, the Bible tells us that as a leader of your household, stewardship is very important. 100%. So how you steward your money, how you steward everything that God's put in your possession, it's very, very important.
Very, very important. I agree. A man needs to steward his money for the household. We like that. Yeah. All right. So that comes to the end of today's episode. I think today was really good. Yeah, very different, but very much needed. I think finances is a really huge topic in marriages, and I'm glad we had our talk today. Thank you for coming to the Honest Room.
Always glad to be here. Always glad to be here.
Are you being paid? Are you coming here out of your free will? Let's be for real. You love being here.
No, I love it. I love these conversations. I love bringing you guys into these conversations that we have as well in the background. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely do more of this.
Yes. This comes to the end of the
Honest Room.
Period. We'll see you guys next time. But before we leave, please do not forget to click that that red subscribe button. Click it. Comment, and like, thumbs up, and also turn on your post notification. That sound, please turn that on, because then every single time we post, you'll get notified and you can be the first one to watch it. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned, and we'll see you in our next video. Mwah.